those vegan guys. Thank you.
Hello beautiful people, really good to be with you again and spend some time with you. Please stick around because I have a special guest coming up in this video and a lovely little surprise for me and my special guest from an anonymous one of you. I'll explain that in a little bit, but what I did want to just have a chat about first, I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna cover a little bit of this again for anybody who watches it and doesn't quite understand this whole thing about washing your hands. So the whole thing about washing your hands is that viruses can stick to your hands, but they can't go through your skin. Viruses can't seep into your skin. However, if you have viruses on your hand, viru on your hands, and then you touch your eyes or your mouth or your nose or your ears or you scratch your little bum, you dirty beggar, that's how the virus can get into your body, and as soon as it's in there, that's when it starts doing its work. That's the importance of washing your hands. And the whole social distance thing is so crucially important. It's how we avoid catching it, or as best we can, and how we avoid passing it on to each other. So it's crucial. It is crucial that we socially distance. So disappointed. I was going to say then, I'm so disappointed to see that there are nightclubs and such that are saying, oh, we're staying open, and there are drag queens who are saying, well, I'm carrying on doing my this night and that night. I get it, only in the fact of money, you will lose money. But what's more important, money or life? Surely. So yeah, Jason has booked Monday off work. Today's Friday, so obviously he's home for the whole weekend. We are pretty well stocked up. So to all of you who have benefited from the shopping vlogs on this channel over the last few months, can we say thank you? Thank you. Because we went out doing those shopping vlogs to help you, we've helped ourselves massively by being really well stocked up. Who knew that helping others could help you? You get what that look was, don't you? Anyway, how you doing? I know it's weird at the moment. It really is weird. It just feels weird, doesn't it? It's Mum asked me before whether she didn't ask me. She said, I'm wondering whether to go to bingo tomorrow or not, meaning Saturday. And I said, well, if I were you, I wouldn't. And she said, well, I go with friend's name. I won't mention friend's name. And I said, well, so it's what you need to be doing, Mum, is staying home now. Now I'm popping, and she's keeping active. I went down before, she was out of breath in kitchen because she'd just been cleaning up. But that's good for her. That's I know she's an older lady, but what we shouldn't be doing is doing everything for our parents and making them just sedentary sofa surfers. Do you know what I mean? Because that doesn't do them any good. Doesn't do any of us any good. He says, I've skipped the bike a couple of days. In fact, I'm going to get back on it tonight. Tonight will be the night. That's my promise to you guys out there right now. For you. No, not for you. For me, and hopefully inspiring you. I'm going to get back on the bike tonight. So yeah, Jason will be home for the weekend, obviously, and then he's booked Monday off, and hopefully he will be working at home from Tuesday. He's got to fill out this huge risk assessment form. Oh. Oh. Nice cup of coffee. Oh. So I hope that you're managing to find things that you need. I know that a lot of people are still struggling. If you saw my live vlog yesterday where I walked in and then promptly out of a local Asda, I can see why people are struggling, because, and I felt really bad for the staff in there. And I do have to give a shout out for all of the staff in our local spa, who are just brilliant, you know, and having to deal a lot with arsehole customers who keep taking baskets full of one item when there's a clear sign saying one item per customer, as in you can only get one loaf, one packet of potatoes, one bag of frozen peas, and I think that's a really fair system. But the girls have been getting a load of flack, but they're still there with their bloody lovely jolly faces, smiling at everyone, trying to help out, still keeping a packet of muffins aside for me mum. You know, they're good, they're all good eggs. Anyway, so the exciting thing is, right, that very, very recently, where's my phone? It's over there. Very, very recently, we get a message on our Facebook page, actually on the Those Vegan Guys page. I'm sure it's fine to read you the message because it wasn't a private message. Where is she? Here we go. So, Susan Crane is a lovely lady that owns a company called Fab Shed Designs. Fab Shed. So she sends us a message the other day, and she says, so none of this reveals anything other than what we're going to reveal anyway, which is why I think I'm allowed to read it out. Hi Jason and Paul. One of your US followers who wants to remain anonymous has just bought a couple of items from my Etsy store as a surprise gift for the vegan queens. She would like me to post them to you directly. Is it possible I could have your address and send them to the vegan queens? Kind regards, Sue, Fabshed Designs. So, of course, it was all arranged, and the parcel has arrived. So I'm just going to get something set up for my guest, and I'll be right back with you. We'll be snickety quick. Right, back and set up. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. Right now. Social distancing contact.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
Right. Here's our parcel. Are you ready? Shall I just open it?
Yeah, go on.
Can you see? Can you?
I can vaguely see. You're gonna have to hold it up to the camera when you've opened it, but I don't.
Well, that's the thing. I'll do it as soon as I've opened it. So, whoever it was that sent us this, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I'll hold you up to the camera in a minute. You know.
Okay.
So, in fact, here, say hello.
Hello. Hello, all you gradely folk.
Look who it is. It's Miss Stuart Mary Margaret Crowther. What lives at Rochdale.
Hiya.
She has a channel. She has her own channel. It's called The Library's Open. I'll link it up there right now.
Hey, come on, lads and lasses.
Come and talk about books.
Come and have a breakfast. Too fitting.
Right.
Send a cup of tea and have a chat.
Or another cup of coffee and another piece of pie.
Yes.
So let's have another cup of coffee. I had this sorted before, and now you've gone all off.
Laid plans.
You've gone all off kilter, Karen. Oh,
That's very on brand for me.
right there. All right, right. I've opened the parcel. Okay. And there's a note, a lovely note. This is from Fab Shed Designs.
Ooh.
You see that, Stu?
I can just about make it out, aye. Lift it up a little bit higher. There you go. There we go. Ah, lovely.
So it says, to the vegan queens, one of your followers from the US has bought these as a gift for the vegan queens. She said she wants to keep anonymous, but has passed on your thanks. Hope you love the upcycled Coke can earrings. Love, Sue. Sue. Right, here's a lovely little box.
Oh.
You need to be looking up there.
I am, but I can't see it.
Oh, can you not?
No,
Oh.
it's fine though, don't worry. As long as you show me in due course. That's better.
Yeah?
Better. Yeah.
Folk can still see you in the corner and all.
Great folk, yeah.
Oh. Oh, and I love the packaging.
Ooh. They're gorgeous.
Can you see them all right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, everybody. These are made from upcycled Coke cans. Tell your mother.
What a lovely thing.
From Fab Shed Designs. They are absolutely beautiful. Whoever you are who's bought us them, thank you.
Thank you from the heart of my bottom.
Let's just, yeah, they're exactly the same, Stu.
Oh, fab. Hey, that's a good thing, Sue. And Anonymous, because then we won't be rowing over which is which.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So, how you doing, Stu, throughout all this coronavirus malarkey?
Well, it's the ins and the outs and the okies and the corkies, innit? We're all over the show. I'm alright. Not going too stir crazy yet. I've been in the house doing gradely things like reading, and luckily I'm able to work from home, so it's not too bad.
Oh, good.
Which is nice, and I appreciate that a lot of people don't have that privilege.
Yeah.
So, you know, my thoughts are with you, folk. So, but yeah, it's alright. It's not too bad, I suppose.
This is the weirdest conversation we've ever had.
I know.
Am I right?
I know. Yeah.
I'm not wrong. God can give you the cardboard, but it's up to you to save up for the Stanley knife.
Well, exactly that.
You know what I mean?
It's verse 4, line 3.
Yes, I know I've just linked Stuart's channel up there. I will also link our last episode that we did of Frog the Fortnight, which we're hoping
Like
to
about the week.
we're hoping to get back on reasonably soon, because we're figuring if none of us are infected and we've been socially isolating, that we could, we'll either do something random like this, or we'll just get together once a fortnight.
Yeah.
Because you can't become a hermit, can you?
Well, this is the thing. I think you'd be daft to focus to go out, haven't they, and safely do what they can to carry on their lives, haven't they?
See the world.
Exactly. Shining, shimmering, splendid. You know, other lines from Aladdin.
Right, do you want to say your goodbye, my love? In fact, I'll put you right up to lens so you can say your goodbye. Oh, look at that. There you go.
I was like Narcissus then, transfixed with my own image, because it's like Inception. There's 3 of me.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's so weird. But I would like to say to the anonymous person who bought us those lovely things, thank you so much. Massive kudos to Sue from, is it Fab Shed?
Yeah, Fab Shed Designs.
massive kudos to Sue, beautiful earrings, and thanks for letting me guest star on channel blog in a kitchen.
Ooh, look at that! It's like I've got your head.
You have my sympathies for that. No.
Right, you set her out to everyone, love, and then I'll carry on.
Bye, everybody. Love you. Enjoy the rest of the vlog. Bye.
Nice one, Stu. I'll see you soon, darling.
Bye, love.
Bye, love. Speak to you soon. Bye. Bye. Aww. There you go. We managed to do an unboxing together. Thank you so much, whoever you are, for that beautiful gift. That absolutely means the world. And as soon as we get a chance to wear them together, we absolutely will do, and make sure that that goes onto the channel. So let me move. I actually got a spare chair out. A chair. Random, really. There. We're back to normal now. So yeah, that was an interesting way to vlog, wasn't it? But yes, I'm sorry to keep saying it, but thank you. I know you wish to remain anonymous, but from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, because as soon as we saw Fab Shed Design stuff, we loved it and had planned to get some in future, and you bought us our first thing. So thank you. You have a piece of our hearts. And now on with the social distancing diaries. So like I said, been over to Spa this morning and got a couple of bits, but it's very nearby. Came back in immediately, had a damn good wash. Jason came home on his way between one office and the other, and I just can't wait for him to get home tonight now, so that we can you know, chillax for the weekend. I'll do another vlog soon on videos and books and such, but in the meantime I have to mention that last night we watched what's it called? It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighbourhood. What a beautiful film. What a beautiful film. And there's a lovely little exercise in it that Mr. Rogers, whether he only did it once at the Oscars or whether he did it on his show, whether it was a regular thing on his show and with people, there was a beautiful moment where he says to a guy, just take a minute, just let's not talk for a minute, just take a minute to acknowledge all the people who've helped you to become who you are. And it really got to me and Jason. It was a beautiful moment. That particular moment was set in a diner, and the reaction of the diner was incredible. Another beautiful Tom Hanks film, but I'm a big Tom Hanks fan. I think the guy's incredible. And I really hope you're doing well. This weekend, I think we might have a bash at... Sorry, I was going to say we might have a bash at making some soda bread. What I don't want to do is make bread while I've got bread in. So that will be through the week, next week sometime. We'll have a bash at making soda bread. And I'm sure I'll get some recipes done this weekend. We'll try and do some... Here's where I've got in my cupboards. Let's chuck it in a pan and see what happens. Because sometimes you end up with some right good stuff when you do that, don't you? I used to know a family years ago, and they used to have a designated night where they did a tinned meal. So you could grab as many tins from the cupboard as you wanted and combine them all, and it was just it was what they did one night a week, and it was quite interesting. I remember them allowing me to do it there one night. I'm going back years, I was only a teenager, late teenager, and I ended up doing something with tuna. Sorry to that little fish. Now I know better, I do better. It's all we can do, any of us. So I hope this turns out to be a reasonably interesting vlog. I hope you've learned something from it. I know that many of you just kind of, you tell me that you enjoy just spending time with me. I don't mean that in a like I'm on a pedestal way. You enjoy my vlogs because it's a bit of company, and that's exactly how I feel when I'm making them. It's funny actually, because Mr. Rogers, as played by Tom Hanks, said, when I look through the camera, I try to visualise one child sat there, be it a boy or a girl, and I connect with that one person, and I very much do that when I vlog. Although I speak in the in group talk, you guys and I imagine looking into the eyes of just one of you, and you're a bit like Pi or Pa in a Magica. It depends where I'm at the time, whether you're male or female or young or middle-aged or whatever, and it might flip, you know, it might cycle through many different people, but always just one person, and that person is you. So there you go. I just have a little drink of my coffee. I have this thing where I feel like I constantly need to talk. I don't. Sometimes it's just nice to take a moment, sit back, have a think, have a look around. Oh, we watched The Joker recently as well. Wow, such a good film. And tonight, with it being Friday night, Picard. Honest, one episode so far hasn't made me cry. Every other episode has made, in a good way though. I love Captain Picard, I love Star Trek, I love Data, I love Deanna Troi, I love Seven of Nine. I love that they have all appeared in this. I love that the story's so good and so clever, and I love that it pulled the Picard character back into the life he should be living, out of the life he was not living, just preparing. It's just an incredible series. Even if you've never seen any of the Star Trek The Next Generation series or any Star Trek whatsoever, as the story unfolds, it gives you backstory. But all you really need to go in with is that Picard was the captain of the USS Enterprise for a long time with a fantastic crew, and one of his closest crew members was Data, a synthetic who was always trying to be more human. And Picard really misses him. Nearly cried then. But I didn't, because I'm a big boy with barely any muscles because I don't go gym enough. So take care of yourselves. You can still communicate with people while you're being socially distant. If anybody thinks we should set up a Snapchat group. In fact, if you're on Snapchat, we are on there as Those Vegan Guys, and I think there's only one Those Vegan Guys, and it's us. So if you want to add Those Vegan Guys on Snapchat, please do so. We've got another way to communicate, but I will link down there in the description our group on Facebook, that vegan group, Vegan Food and Friendships. 430 odd members at the moment, and everyone's just really lovely, and it's a great place to chat, to not feel isolated. We're sharing recipes, but that's how we're all going to get through this together, and we need to wait until we hear from official sources what's kind of going on, although scientists have said this very morning that a year of social distancing and in some cases self-isolation intermittently is what might be needed to tackle this. None of us have ever faced anything like it in our lives, and all we can do is face it together, be here for each other, share our recipes and our funny stories and our anecdotes and our jokes and our kindness and our connections, and that's pretty much it. And we're going to be here sharing as much of ourselves as we can with you, because this for me is crucial. Love you all, honestly, couldn't love you more if we tried. Thank you so much to our anonymous gift sender, and thank you to Fab Shed Designs, whose link I will put down there as well. I don't know what link to use. In fact, Sue, if you come and see this video, I'll put your Instagram link down there, but tell me if you want it changed into something else like your Etsy store or something, and then let me know what that is, or just post in the comments your other links. And thank you for recycling and upcycling stuff. It's so important in this world, and as everyone knows who subscribe to this channel, it's a huge part of what me and Jason do. Second-hand shop, recycle all our jars. Yeah, so recycling and upcycling, it's all about saving the world, honey. And staying connected and staying safe is all about saving yourself. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. We will see you again, no doubt, very, very soon. Until then, don't shop like a maniac, just get what you need. And that falls directly in line with be excellent to yourself and each other. Oh, my lovely earrings, can't wait to wear them, Karen.
Really hope you've enjoyed the video. Please do like and subscribe, it helps us out loads.
It really does. And check down there in the description, because you'll find loads of links. The 2 ways that you can best support us to keep this channel going are through becoming a patron on our Patreon, down there in the description, or buying our merch, darling. Fabulous link down there. We deal with a fabulous vegan company called Vegan Original. Check it out, guys.